Ian, 2-0 defeat at Barnsley. What did you make of that one this afternoon?
It's probably the right result. Barnsley deserved to win the game. I thought the first half the goal comes against the run of play a little bit. I thought that we started the game quite brightly, but their first chance really they score on, it's just a long ball that we don't deal with very well. Rest of that half, I thought in terms of in possession we were fairly dominant. I thought we had a lot of the ball. We get to the final third, but we don't really create enough. I don't think we really tested their back line well enough today. And then second half, they changed it up. They're very direct. They play forwards quick, and they landed on a lot of second balls. And just those sort of things, I don't think we did well enough to give us a foothold in the game. We didn't really compete well enough in the second half. And then the result is Barnsley with a better team.
How do you go about rediscovering a lack of cutting edge, which was perhaps out there today?
I mean, we had it on Tuesday night. I thought we created a lot of good chances on goal and was unlucky not to take 3 points. But today I thought against a back line of 5, we just didn't really challenge. Even the second goal, we have an opportunity to deliver the ball in the box. We turned it down. We got caught then in the counter-attack, and that's why they get their second goal. So just a little bit more clinical when we get into those areas to deliver the ball in. Right at the death, I thought Jamil Matt was a little bit harshly done by with the foul on the goalkeeper, but that's the first time we've put a ball into that sort of area, and Jam is so good at that. We need to get him in those positions a little bit more.
Were the timings of the goals particularly frustrating? First 15 minutes and then sort of midway through that second period.
The first one, because I thought it was against the run of play. I thought just prior to that we went through and there was an offside given, and I've looked back, it's so far onside, it's crazy it's given, but Marchie's and then straight from that free kick they play out, hit a diagonal and score. I felt it was a little bit against the run of play. I actually thought we opened quite brightly, so that was frustrating. But to be honest, the second goal was coming for a while. They'd had some big chances. They were on top of us in the second half, and Barnsley was the better team in the second half. So that's clear. And we didn't really cope with the intensity they played with the physicality that they put out onto the pitch. So certainly we have to learn from that to compete a little bit better.
Obviously, they do have a very good defensive record, one of the best in the division. Do you think that sort of showed today? They did prove a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, they are a tough nut to crack. They're a good team. We know they're just obviously coming down from the Championship. They've got a manager that knows the league very well. Got players that are experienced. So that's of course a challenge. But I also felt like they held a high line, and I don't feel like we really talked about it at half time to try to get behind the high line a little bit more, but I didn't really feel like the runs and the passes came enough in the second half.
It's been a pretty gruelling month. You're looking forward to a bit of a change of action next week in the FA Cup, a change of focus, a change of competition?
Yeah, each time we've played in a different competition, whether it's the Papa John's or the Carabao, I think it's given us a slightly different focus, and that's good because every game seems highly pressured in the league, which it is. So it's a really tough game going away there. We know that. I don't underestimate South Shields one bit. I think they're pretty well backed and have taken a lot of good experienced non-league players in there. So it'd be a challenge to go up there. But nice to get away from the league. I think we just have 2 league games in November. It gives us a little bit of a chance to reset and work hard on the training pitch.